Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Tyria Home Companion. I'm your host, Dalty, and I'm joined by my lovely wife, Moo.
Hi, this is Arimoo. You probably couldn't hear me on the last video, but from here on, you're stuck listening to me, so just suck it up and go with it.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad we found you a mic. Now, as I mentioned last week, we're going to be kind of playing our way through Guild Wars. Today, we're going to begin Arimoo's storyline quest.
Yes, this is where my class starts its story, so here we go.
As I run to a bush, how embarrassing.
I'm in a cutscene.
I should be able to join her on these expeditions. I'm not 100% sure, though.
Does that move work on other guys?
We'll see.
Now I have to try to find the troll salve.
Okay, go ahead and lead the way. And if you'd like to share a little bit about your gaming history with us while we adventure over there, I think that'd be wonderful.
Great. I do need to figure out where I'm adventuring to first.
Go ahead and scroll out your map.
Okay. I'm going to show them on your map too. They can't see my map?
Well, they won't be able to see anything on mine because it's not my storyline. But if you zoom out all the way, you'll see that there's a little green swirl, which is where you need to go.
Right, it's a little bit south of us.
Okay. Go ahead and lead us there. Now
we're headed south.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just making sure I'm actually headed south this time.
Okay. Now we have leveled a few. We're now sitting around 25, 26. We're going to be kind of popping in and out every random levels when we do something interesting. We've got some plans for future episodes of Tyria Home Companion. You know, talking about the weather, random commercials, you know, Tyrian toothpaste for keeping your pearly whites white.
My favorite, the jumping puzzles.
And definitely doing some jumping puzzles.
You may hear me cuss, you may hear me make really weird, frustrated sounds, but you know, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, she very much enjoys jumping puzzles and finds them absolutely aggravating.
Completely, but it's so much fun. So, Dalty said, you know, something about me mentioning a little bit of my personal gaming history. So I started out in EverQuest. I was a closet gamer and ended up stepping away from gaming for many years and ended up doing, you know, like the Nintendo Cube and Wii and those kind of games. And then, you know, we meet up and turns out he's kind of he's a full-on gamer, and I was very surprised to find out I was a gamer. I was just hiding it, so.
Yeah, so at that point, the two of us got into a game called Rift. Do you want to talk a little about our experience there?
I love Rift. It's more my home bread and butter than any other game I've played. You know, that's how I got back into gaming. I actually ended up, you know, going into a progression guild, so I got to do a lot of raiding, and it was really interesting because they needed me to be a raider because they were short for their 20-man and couldn't get into the dungeon. So in 36 hours, I didn't sleep, and I leveled from 1 to 50, and you know, went into third boss into the dungeon.
Cool. So we are currently doing her storyline. We're looking for the Troll Burrow. It's south of us, but she's guiding the way, so we're gonna murder us as many jungle trolls. You know, they're bad people, jungle trolls.
Well, you know, I have to admit, I have a pet class. I always play pet class, and I may, you know, run up, tap something twice, and let my pet finish it and gather the XP. Hey, it works.
Sure, sure. So she ran off the wrong way again, but that's okay. She's fighting a noble stag, if you will. Oop, she murdered a noble stag. And she just leaves the corpses here. I mean, if you notice, a good Prairie Home Companion or Tyrian Home Companion person would take this corpse, carve it up, you know, use the antlers for knife handles or pistol handles in my case, as you can see my nice lovely pistols. They would take the fur here to make themselves a nice new set of gear. They would use the bones for, I don't know, stock and they would certainly use the meat to, you know, trick jungle trolls.
Well, you know, I pick up my loot as often as I can, but apparently I killed that one so bad it might as well have been like, you know, an AK-47 or something, because there was nothing left of it. You may have seen a skeleton, that's it.
So we are also in a nice guild here. The guild we're in is called Decretum Cato Angelus. They go by Fall. They're looking to start raiding when the expansion comes out. And we're hoping that kind of Arimoo's in a good place and has school under wraps and is ready to do that at that time. I think it'll be a lot of fun to get back into raiding with her. Ooh, here we go, some cutscene.
So speaking of school, I'm a full-time student. I also work 20-plus hours a week IT. I just switched career paths from being a professional chef to computer technology, and that's what computer science is my major.
Computer science is definitely a fun major. What do you want to do with it, do you know?
I thought I was gonna mainly fall in love with programming, but I'm actually really loving the networking that I'm doing with my job. Being one of 3 people in charge of 2 different sets of servers and over 300 computer systems, plus, you know, everything.
Oh,
it's a lot of fun.
So now we need to take the troll salve to the mender. So
West.
West, okay.
I know it's not on your map.
Correct.
But maybe if I tell you, I won't lead us wrong.
Yeah. I think you're going to be fine. So what do you think of Guild Wars 2 so far? How do you think it compares to other MMOs that you've played?
I think it's very pretty. It's got... I'd say to compare it to Rift. Rift had a lot of one set of storylines that you would do and you would follow, and you kind of had to follow them in order to level, and you don't have to here. You can just kind of do your storyline if you want to. If not, that's okay. I'd have to say if I was... You know, if there was anything about this that I wasn't a huge fan of, it's that I haven't really been able to set up dual boxing yet. That was one of my favorite things to do in Rift when you weren't around, was to run dungeons with both of our tunes at the same time.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but you haven't even seen a dungeon yet in this game.
I have noticed.
There are dungeons. There are 8 dungeons in this game, I think. My Mesmer has run them. There are 2 modes that you play them through. You play them once through on what's called story mode, which kind of tells you the tale of the dungeon. And then you can run it again on exploration mode, and there's 3 different paths you can take. And depending on which path, depends on which bosses you fight and which way you progress through the dungeon. It's kind of a... I don't know, it's an interesting system to reuse the same content and kind of generate, you know, 32 or something dungeons out of just 8 of them, because you have 4 different ways to play them.
So how would you compare that to Final Fantasy's current dungeons?
Oh, so Final Fantasy XIV is probably the meatiest of all the MMOs that I've played in a very, very long time. Very dense storyline, kind of big... dungeons. The dungeons in this game are smaller. The boss encounters are... I don't know. I think the boss encounters are a little tougher in this game because there's no Trinity. There's no real healer. There's no real tank. So everybody's kind of responsible for themselves, which creates a lot of like very, very selfish builds up at the max level, which is right now called the Zerker build. Basically, you put all your points into raw power, and you kind of accept that for everything. And so you have very few hit points, you have no healing power, and the goal is to basically kill the monster before they get killed. Ooh. First time being in the tree people's homeland.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Is this where your quest is taking us?
Yes, I've got lots of little green arrows on my map that I'm just kind of running through.
Oh, wonderful. The Warden's Watchgate. How cool. Ooh, look at the shiny in front of us.
Oh, looks like the shiny thing has a little video.
does it? Somebody's watching a video. Take the elevator.
Yes.
Descend.
There we go. Oh, we're flying in a speed pod. How cute.
Indeed. Wow, their attention to detail in this is lovely.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They've got really great graphics.
And as I was mentioning, I don't know if you agree, this game really has kind of a watercolor feel to it.
Oh, going into an
entering
instance?
the awakening belonging to Arimoo. Yes, I will join
Yes,
her.
I feel it's very much, you know, like watercolor.
Let's see, where are we going from here?
Hurry.
So I do have my own personal story, and we'll probably tackle that together. But for now, I think we're doing
Excellent.
hers.
I'll administer this.
I have to make sure that this person recovers.
Oh, can I steal the shield of the moon?
It's telling me I have to leave it alone.
It
Oh,
emanates magical
cutscene.
strength.
Valiant. I'm
Oh,
glad
that's
you
Arimoo.
came. Excuse my abrupt
Oh,
letter,
yes, it
but
is.
I felt this was
Wow, is that what it
critically
looked like?
important.
It
Did you
is.
notice the knight's shield? It bears a symbol I saw in your
that?
dream. A crescent moon.
Apparently
You
that's
are here
Kaith.
to help him. Easy, Tiakrin. You're in the grove among friends. You were poisoned, but we cured you. Tell us what happened.
They took her.
So obviously
I
we're
tried
kind of
to
trying
fight
to
them
read the
off, but my
screen and
wounds
not talking at
overcame
this
me.
moment. So feel free to join us in reading
Tree,
it.
I have to help
Yeah,
her.
Tiakrin, wait! You're too weak to fight anyone right now.
and that's apparently
Tell us
what she
happened
sounds
and
like.
we'll help you. I promise.
The nightmare court kidnapped my love.
Picking on me because during the test
by
I
the
heard
brook-
myself and I'm like, oh, is that what I sound like?
Since we finally got her a microphone. Arimoo's story complete. Well, since we're here, I'm going to see if I can get this little waypoint right over here.
It's always a good idea.
The House of Ryanok? Rainok? Okie doke. So is that everything here?
I think so. It's kicking me out.
Okay. What do we need to do next?
We just entered the instance. We don't need to go back in it.
Not unless that's what your quest says to do.
No, my quest says head north.
Okay, guide us.
So I have to admit that my favorite thing out of Final Fantasy XIV was the chocobos. And the moment they came out with the chocobo races, I don't think I left my computer for a day or two. Ooh, Vista. So this game has vistas, and you'll find that I jump topics. The vistas are really cool. They're not quite a jumping puzzle. Some of them are a little tricky and fun to get up to the top of. And, they give you this beautiful little cutscene every time that they let you do it. And I have no idea if I'm headed the right way to get to the Vista, but we'll find out.
Well, the Vista said it was up, and we're going up. And there's a lot of grubs in this tree.
Yeah, I think they need to use some poison or something. Or wait, maybe that's what we're for.
Okay, it looks like the Vista's over here. It says this is us now.
Oh, there it is. I see it. How do I jump to that without dying? I don't think I can.
Oh, I found the way. Sploot. And whoop. If she goes that way, she won't get to it. Oh, there's little mushrooms that make a little ladder over here. If you notice.
Like I said, they tend to be just a little bit of a jumping puzzle, but not difficult. The actual jumping puzzles are fantastically frustrating.
Yeah. So sorry for the screen tearing here. I think I need to turn on VSync. This keeps happening when my frame rates are so much higher than the refresh rate of my monitor.
I'm stuck on a mushroom.
Oop, okay. Well, that's alright. I got 112 XP. That's lovely. Chief,
Did everyone see the video?
They did. They did.
The beautiful little pan of... This is where you see like the most watercolory effects going on is in these moments. I think these are the prettiest moments. I tend to take a print screen did pretty much every single one of them, and that'll be the backdrop to my computer for a while.
Yeah. So we love Final Fantasy XIV. We just Final Fantasy XIV requires much larger time commitment than this game. You can accomplish an awful lot in Guild Wars 2 in 15 to 30 minutes. In 15 to 30 minutes in Final Fantasy XIV, you can probably...
You might get from one zone to another.
Yeah, you can get to where you're going, maybe. So if you'll lead us to where we need to go ahead and zoom out and figure out where on the map we're headed to next. What's our waypoint we're shooting for?
Sleeves waypoint?
Sleeve. Got it.
I don't know if I said it right or not.
It's alright, we're launching off the cuff. Hey!
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm...
And we're into the bad humor.
Well, you know, it's the only humor I got. So we're hoping that people are enjoying these episodes. Let's see. Following Arimoo. Hopefully she knows where she's going.
Ready to enter an instance?
Oh, okay.
There's an invisible person that you can't see.
Sure. Holding back the darkness. Ah, with one spear.
All right.
Which I love, because you can't actually use spears unless you're swimming in the water. Now, why they don't work on land, I don't really understand, but...
First spawn cave. What are you
I
doing?
think I came at this the wrong way.
Valiant and I
Maybe
have
not.
come to save your life. Where is the prisoner?
Slyvari.
Yeah, maybe so.
Up on the hill.
There's a road over here.
There is a route. I think I'm just going to go around, though. Alright, so we're
I'm
running
here,
up. Ooh,
Valiant.
here we go.
I am here, Valiant.
Who's that?
I don't know. Oh, instance.
Little cutscene here for us.
Warden, we have come to aid you.
How come he's got, like,
First
rough,
you honor me
barky
by
skin,
visiting the
and
camp,
her skin is, like,
but I'm afraid I don't know
perfectly
what you
smooth.
mean.
Warden Louis?
Because she's
We want
female.
to ensure the successful transfer of the Nightmare Court
So
prisoner
women have
Slyvari
smooth
to
skin
the
and
grave.
men look like
By the tree, that's fortunate news.
bark.
We spotted the enemy gathering
He looks like
outside Care
half
Verdant only a few
bark.
hours ago.
Yeah, he does look cat-like. Ready to care for an upcoming attack. Okay.
Sir, enemies are approaching. Guards, defend the road. The rest of you, spread out and provide cover fire.
I don't know.
Assist Gillis with
Maybe it's
munitions
here?
on the upper ledge. For
Okay.
the pale tree.
There's not a very big open space on my map for this. Oh, I see a green star. So the green star is who I talk to find out what's going on with my little storyline.
Mortar seeds. Well, I don't care what's going on. I'm going to start planting some turrets.
Well, I have to pick up the mortar seeds and with them. Maybe I should have paid a little more attention when he was telling me what to do.
What is this? Yellow mines, purple mines. We're going to create
I
a
don't wanna
crippling field. What else
Alright, I
can I
have
plant?
no clue what I'm doing.
Well, I'm just planting some seeds. Poison damage. Trying to create a, a little pocket where we can kind of capture them. Presumably they're going
Ah.
to come up the road. These things I think we can man and fire.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Here's a
Let me at
thorny
least-
seed.
Seed?
Hold your ground. Don't
Turret
give them
that
an
draws
inch.
aggro. Fires needles. Well,
Alright, well that's all the seeds that were left, so
okay.
I guess we're gonna have an onslaught now.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Oop, I see lots of spitters. Why is it always spiders? Dropping traps. So Dalty's got me into traps in this game, which is actually really fun. You can do a whole lot of damage, and you don't have to really do much. If you end up playing a class like mine, I would recommend you drop your traps, double tap W, roll out of the way, drop your healing spirit, and move on. Because between that, you're pretty much good.
Oop, they made it through a little bit that time.
My traps were on cooldown.
Mine too. But that's okay.
You chose this.
Let's lay a few more. Every time I use a heal, I get to lay a trap, so that's kind of cool.
Now, if only we could get everyone to come to this side of it.
You look so peaceful.
They actually
Which
run
side?
through the traps. Oh, whoever's running out into the front.
Well, I don't think we have any control over them.
And I realized that. Although it does say they're from Fall, and isn't that our group? Oh no, that's my dog. Never mind.
Yeah, your dog gets to be in the guild too.
I have a beautiful fur hound. I have a
I chose you.
pink moa. I have a juvenile shark. And I forgot what my last one was.
A hawk, I think.
Yeah, some kind of avian bird.
Oh, was that it?
Called Peck.
Rally yourselves, protectors of Care Verdant.
Was that?
Our battle is not yet done. The Nightmare
I just
Court
crawl
shall
up here?
not defeat us.
Nightmare Court shall not defeat us. Stand firm, wardens.
Poisoner pod.
Terror our enemies.
That sounds cool.
Render them into blood and scream.
Hold Giovanni. Danger. Is he still alive? He's unconscious. Okay. Let's see if I can rain down poison death. So I get to throw out some traps too. In particular, ooh, we've got some downed members here, trying to resurrect them.
Coming in.
I get to throw out this weird device that just poisons all enemies in the circle. So it's kind of fun.
You will teach the Nightmare Court their place.
There we go. So we'll let you read along with us.
Thank the Mother Tree. The Care is safe, and the wardens can now move Slyvari to the Grove. Your help was invaluable.
Well, I don't
I'm
know
sure
about
the
that.
Nightmare Court is wondering what went wrong. It's satisfying to know they'll be fuming for a while.
You know, she may have smoother skin, but he looks a lot better with his outfit.
Will arrive unharmed.
Well, her outfit just kind of looks like her skin.
With us, he may not remain that
Her outfit
way.
looks like she put on a
Would you
leaf,
check on Tyria as well?
and not the pretty
We
fig
want to be
kind.
told how we're progressing.
No, more like
Mrs.
those
Isabel
weird
does so
jungle
much.
leaves.
Losing someone.
Oh, we
will
skipped it
speak again
apparently.
soon.
Okay. Let's see. So is that it in here?
That's it.
Did you get a treasure? Are we done or?
I don't know. I'm headed to the green spot.
Oops, I left the instance. I thought we were done. That's what you let me know. Oh, maybe we are done.
Yes, mine says exit.
Okay. So we're still on your level 10 quest. Where to next?
We're gonna head to Astoria Waypoint.
Astoria Waypoint. Let's see, where's that?
Scroll out, and then it's bottom left.
Bottom left. Yep, there you are. Where to now? Back into that city?
South, just into this little. Oh, looks like I'm going to into the next zone.
Well, back into the city, I think, right?
I don't know. I haven't played it before. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, I thought this is where we went earlier. It is! The Grove.
So at this point, my mini got little arrows, so it's exactly where to go, so I can't do it. Ooh, look at the beautiful, yeah, that stuff.
Stained glass or stained leaves?
Yeah. They have really great attention to detail.
Yeah. I mean, they even made this its own kind of textured material with a different sound effect when walking on it. I mean, that's a little bit more than I would have expected somebody to do for something frankly unimportant. Alright, so where do we head?
I'm gonna get off nectar.
Okay.
Huh?
Says the nectar is delicious and delivers surprising urge to drop everything and go for a run.
Well, okay. Yes, it does say that. A little speed boost, that's nice. I'm following you, following your arrows.
Well, I saw a waypoint, so I came to it.
Apparently that's all 4 of the waypoints. Yeah, so this game I've definitely been enjoying. I don't know why we're still standing at the exact same place we just were.
I must have done something wrong, but
Where are the arrows leading you?
right to where we're standing.
Meet Keith at the jail. So let's go through this again. Oh, you can't skip this, huh? Well, it was cute the first time. Still cute. But now it's a bit of a time sink.
I've seen them. They have
Okay.
great wisdom.
Maybe this is our jail that we're supposed to go to.
It did look like there were 2 waypoints underground.
Go in search of it tomorrow.
Okay.
Seize the moment.
Yeah.
Now the only question is can I get on the right path?
Well, considering I can your path, can't help much with it.
And you know my mapping abilities. Are you scared yet?
Well, why don't you tell people what your map abilities are like?
I have none.
What's the name
I'm
of the...
really great at getting lost.
Oh, it's right here. Okay. A Slyvari.
Trick. Sounds like something Loki would do.
The wardens have
I don't
tried
think
and
he's in this
failed,
game.
Keith. We must make Renvari talk.
You never know.
Call
Loki's
Master.
everywhere.
Since the wardens cannot sway him, we will use cunning. When the Valiant arrives, I will explain.
Well, we've arrived. Apparently
And
we're
another
valiant.
cutscene. Well, I know I am. What about
The
you?
wardens have had no luck convincing Renvari to tell us what he knows.
His cheeks
He
look
doesn't
clear.
talk
He just has
soon
rough
and we'll never
eyes.
find his Velta.
Yeah, but the other guy
It's
didn't.
time to try something new. We'll take you into the jail as prisoners and place you in a cell.
Oh, this one got
with Renvari.
luckier.
I will give you a key to the cell.
What
And
do you
didn't
mean?
hit
Tell
all the
Renvari that
branches
you
on the
stole
ugly
it from
tree?
the wardens
Oh.
And make your escape.
In a cell
2?
with him.
Considering
I mean, look
we're
at my
He's a
face.
psychopath. That's too dangerous.
Considering we're
There
standing
must
at
be
the
another
tree,
way.
it must
He's
be
one
the ugly
Slyvari.
tree.
There
Or
are
unless
2
there's
of
just like
you.
a set of
The
ugly
only way
branches.
to gain Renvari's trust is to
Yeah,
convince
it's the
him
ugly
to
branches.
into
I mean, the cute
experience.
ones just fall straight down.
Oh, yeah.
Willing to try.
Like you.
Follow me.
Aw.
Oppressed.
Oh, so I get to be a prisoner. See the little shackle over my head? Because, you know, a foot shackle with a ball on it is the international symbol of prisoner.
Oh, I thought it was an
More
international
troublemakers,
symbol of
put them in
marriage.
the thorns.
No, I don't tend to think marriage is a prison.
Don't get too close to Renvari.
I think if you think it is, then you're married to the wrong person. No comment on
Sure,
that
the
one,
mother
huh?
tree
Okay.
taught me a word that expresses how awful this place is.
It's going to be quiet from the peanut gallery.
Oh, okay. Considering I have an allergy to peanuts, that's a gallery I tend to avoid. So we're having a nice slow walk. I mean, even if I want to walk fast, I can't walk faster than this. Well, I guess I can jump around.
Enjoy.
Jump around, jump up and bump and get down.
Let's see, where are we going?
There's a green star somewhere over here to the west of us.
Oh, okay. Well, considering you have to lead us, wherever you choose to go is where we'll go.
Which means we're all screwed.
So that's the famous criminal Renvari.
Oh.
He doesn't look 12 feet tall.
That was a little uneventful.
Renvari is supposed to be like William Wallace, apparently, from Braveheart.
This cell's hardly big
Nah,
enough
it's
for
the girl who
one,
gets
and
their
I've got
throat
2
slit.
idiots clogging it up now. Ugh.
We're not idiots. We
Does
just
he
got
have
careless.
a leafy
Next time that
mohawk?
blighted Keith won't be so lucky.
I thought that was a girl.
She caught you too?
No, that's a
Yeah.
boy.
But she won't
I
have
think
time
I
to
see
brag
small
about
breasts.
it. I palmed a key
No,
from
no,
the
listen to the
guard.
voice.
We're getting out of here.
Nicely done, I'll admit. But what about the guards? You two won't
That would
I
be
can't
the-
hear a
against
voice.
the wardens.
Ah, okay. This is definitely a
Afraid.
deep man's voice.
Look, friend, if you want to stay here, feel free. I thought
Like yours when you have your radio voice on.
Yeah, when I'm doing my radio voice. So, we chose to be a heart, ready to bust me out, and okay, we're not going to read any of that, but that's okay. Escape from the jail with Renvari.
So they need a key and I have to turn it.
Well, you apparently have the key. Oh, I don't know what any of these abilities do. Lash a whip. Okay. Throw a vine to immobilize. Lash a whip and deal vine. Trip your enemy. Pull your enemy to you.
I still have my traps. I'm putting those down to start.
Oh, that's good thinking.
And I can pull them into my traps.
Okay. Trip your foe.
He's doing things like reading them. I'm just pressing buttons and seeing what looks cool.
So I've got a vine whip. Yeah, my traps seem to be more effective. Let's interrupt her and whip her a few times.
I'm trying to revive a couple people.
50 Shades of Green here. We started off in a dungeon. Now we've got vine whips. We were in chains. Just saying.
I wonder if my whip has thorns on it.
Well, those would be like the barbs, right? That would be like a whip of 9 tails. Okay.
Whatever, such a pleasure.
There we
At
go.
least it's not as bad as like Indiana Jones when he first picks up the whip and he cuts his face open, trying to be all badass.
You know, my little girl could definitely cut her face open with a whip. Hey, I have pistols now.
Surrender, prisoners.
Not this time, Keith.
Wait a minute, this is where the person is, but I don't see anybody.
Now we're supposed to beat up Keith.
Oh, I thought he was on our side a minute ago.
Well, if you remember the story that they just told us, we're supposed to pretend to be on Renvari's side so that he'll confide in us. Okay, we get it. You can shoot a lot of arrows.
You killed a firstborn.
Yes, that was me shooting all the arrows.
Ooh, he's got a cool looking axe.
You killed her. I'm impressed. The Nightmare Court will welcome you both as heroes.
Yay, heroes of the
We
Nightmare
presume
Court.
that we can make it out of here alive. Once the wardens discover our escape in Keith's
So they say Nightmare Court, but it makes me think of Final Fantasy XIV.
Then we
What
split
about
up
Final
and
Fantasy
divide
XIV
benefits.
makes you think of a
After
Nightmare
we
Court?
lose them, we can regroup.
I thought there was one of the
There's a
groups that we had
camp
to kill that was
northwest
the
of
Nightmare
Aaron's
Court.
Woodlot.
No, that's in this game. We can revive Keith now.
Yeah, but do we really want to?
She's only mostly dead.
Keith, you're right. Renvari fell for the whole thing, just like you said he would.
You did well, my friend.
Well, at least no one's
I have
died
the
in this that I
bruises to
really like
prove
so
it.
far.
You were both astonishingly brave.
For those of you who have played
You
Final
risked your
Fantasy
lives just to help
XIV,
me
you'll
save
understand what
his
I'm
daughter.
saying.
And for those of you who are just starting Final Fantasy
the risk was
XIV,
necessary.
spoilers.
Expect to cry.
Information, and now we have it.
Keep the
Renvari
tissues
told
near
us
the
where
screen.
Nightmare Court is meeting.
Well,
They'll
near
be
your
keeping a
face.
prisoner.
You don't need to dab the screen off. Owner has left the instance. Okay.
There was nothing left there for me.
And it looks like we have now finished the level 10 quest for Arimoo.
This probably is a good time to take a break. More drinks, hang out, you know.
For sure. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for a Tyria Home Companion. This is Dalty.
And this is Arimoo.
And we're signing off, and we'll see you next time. We'll keep the light on for you.